And it breaks my heart. Like, are you kidding me? Next door?
A human trafficking ring busted, 5 suspects arrested, and 10 victims recovered.
It spans several communities, but started in St. Charles, and that's where we find Elizabeth Matthews tonight.
The investigation began this spring with a tip that a brothel was just up the street from the police station.
You never know. You don't know who your neighbors are.
But Wednesday morning, neighbors in St. Charles knew something was up when police arrived.
They parked on the other side of the building. They were ski masked up, and they went in, and we just didn't know what they was going in there for.
A large-scale human trafficking ring now halted after St. Charles police found evidence of trafficking in an apartment near North 15th and Brook Streets.
For it to be so close to home and not to be aware what's going on and going around you, it's scary.
It was like an onion. The more we peeled it back, the more it stunk. And this is something that's prevalent in society, and society can't tune a deaf ear to it.
The St. Charles police chief says 5 suspects are accused of bringing female victims in their 20s and 30s from South America to the U.S. for sex trafficking purposes. Officers quickly realized that other residential areas, mostly apartments, were involved all over the Chicago area.
10 total victims were recovered. There was about 2 or so victims in each of the locations I mentioned, and each of those victims were taken into protective custody.
1 woman and 4 men now face several Class X felonies, like trafficking and promoting prostitution.
A lot of times when law enforcement goes in, especially if they focus on this for what the victim is doing and they consider it a sex act and they charge them with prostitution, all that causes is the traffickers to get up and go into a different location.
The Kane County State's Attorney says the officers' work in this case was monumental, focusing on the traffickers, which will likely result in more suspects arrested and victims rescued. The 5 current suspects are being held on $5 million bond. Reporting Elizabeth Matthews, Fox 32, Chicago.